How long does it usually take to get a transcript?
I'm sure Miss Bell is going as fast as she can. But while we wait, why don't we just have a little chat?
No. I have a hard Holden Caulfield stance on phony small talk, thanks.
Do you often use fictional references to make sense of your situation?
Yes, I do.
I heard about your teacher, Mr. Chipman. Public suicide, that's tragic.
He didn't kill himself. He was murdered by suicide, I guess. Who knows what they're capable of?
Who?
DuPont and the students. They convinced him to jump because I'm on the cusp of bringing down their empire.
Which empire?
Baxter Brothers. My grandfather created them.
As in, inspired the characters?
No, as in he wrote the first book, and then DuPont stole the franchise out from under him. Now he's got us competing to ghostwrite the next one. But what's the point? It's rigged. He's a thief, and he has a grudge against anyone with the name Forsythe, starting with my grandfather the first.
Or you have a persecution complex. Are you paranoid, chasing windmills, so you have a reasonable excuse to neglect your real work, writing?
Oh, is that your advice after everything I just said? Just do your homework, kid?
Well, I'm wondering if the real reason why you're so focused on proving that the Baxter Brothers belongs to your family is because you're afraid. Are you insecure about your own talent as a writer?
I'm not going to be psychoanalyzed by someone who doesn't know the phrase tilting at windmills. It's about recognition. It's about not letting some ascot steal my family's achievements. You know, my grandfather could have been Gatsby rich. You know what he was instead? He was a mean drunk who beat my father in a trailer.
But from what you're describing, this investigation is trying to get those very things you claim to hate. An inheritance, status, prestige.
I'm not trying to be like them.
No, clearly. Better not to try at all. Fulfill their expectation that you're a bum, then claim that they didn't give you a chance. That is the easy path. Now, your father, on the other hand, he took a harder one.
Good. The designated dad part of this lecture.
He's the sheriff now. Came from a poor household with an abusive father and did the work to transform himself and sacrificed so you could succeed. I bet he was very supportive of you going to Stonewall Prep.
Yeah, practically dragged me there.
And you repay him by going on this quest to prove that the man that caused him immeasurable pain is some kind of wronged hero. How do you think that makes him feel? Maybe instead of lionizing your grandfather, you should try seeing him through your father's eyes. I won't think you less smart if you admit that I'm right.
You're right. My poor dad. So selfish.
No. You're just a high school senior from Riverdale. You're busy.
Maybe I should put down the conspiracy theories and just do my homework. You're underpaid, aren't you?
And overqualified. Which means I don't expect anyone to change habits overnight. If you're going to see this mystery about the Baxter Brothers authorship through, and don't fall back on conjecture or righteous anger. Do the work, you know? Investigate. Now, let's see what those transcripts are at, huh? Oh, and just take the rest of it. You're my last one today.